Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new episode of Roman's Christmas with your host Fallenwolf. Arr! So first I'd like to say, I know a lot of people are going to be absolutely surprised that I am restarting this series. I did want to say that yes, it is a huge surprise. I have not done this series in 5 months according to my video profiles. It's been a long time. It's been a very long time. But I had always wanted to come back to this series. The issue was mainly with this series is one, I got busy with other series, and two, this series requires a lot of editing on my end, which makes things a little bit more difficult, but just because it's difficult doesn't mean I shouldn't try it, right? So I'm coming back to the series, especially after talking to my good friend Northgrizz, who is also a fellow YouTuber. If you haven't already, you should check out their channel. He is fantastic. He does a way better job than I do at these silly little videos. No, I'm kidding. I feel like I mean, I think he is better than me, but I think we both do a fairly well job. But yeah, I'm really excited to get back into this series. Like I said, I'm really sorry for not, I'm really sorry for taking so long to get back to this series, but I enjoyed this series when I played through it originally, and I hope to think that other people will enjoy this series as well. Like I said, for people that are new and don't remember, this is a furry mystery visual novel. It kind of in the vein of a Ace Attorney kind of game. You have your trials, you have your evidence gathering parts, and then you have the trial where you try to figure out who did the murder. And there are a lot of twisted turns. Believe me, you will be surprised with some of them. Some of them not so much, but some of them you'll be pleasantly surprised. I did want to say real quick before I get started with the series, videos might be a little slow this week. I am working on something quite different than my usual videos. For people who are Marvel fans, Loki, which I'm so excited for, which I've already seen as of the recording of this video. Loki came out, and it was really good. And I want to start doing some like TV/movie kind of reviews. They will be really short, maybe like 10 to 12, like 10 maybe to 15 minutes at the most. Just short reviews, giving my thoughts on things that happen, predictions for what will happen in upcoming episodes, etc. So that's going to take up a little bit of my time this week, but I will still try to get out this video, and I'll try to at least stream once on Twitch. If I don't stream on Twitch this week, I'll post another video of maybe Familiar Travels. That's been going steadily, that's been going steadily well. Or Black Sad. Black Sad's been fun. Black Sad's been a fun series to play too. But yeah, last time we left off with this series, to give a quick recap, Roman, who is the main character of this VN, who's a detective, a private detective, went to his friend's inn that he always goes to every Christmas. A few other random people have gathered together, including some of Roman's friends that he sees annually, and we ended off in the last part with one of his friends getting murdered, which was a cook. So now we gotta figure out who done it. This is pretty much a whodunit VN. But yeah, like I said, really excited to get back in this series. It's been a while, but hopefully it won't be as long a hiatus as last time. But I gotta figure out to load the save file first, which is going to be, oh, it's this one. Oh, it's this one with the dead body. It's this one. All right. But I'll try to do my best to remember the voices. I looked at videos a little bit before this to remember the voices. Some of them I forgot, and some of them I'm still not sure I can redo. But I'll try my best. So here we go. My vision slowly cleared, and soon I could identify the shape of the scene before me. A wooden cup and a copper candlestick were resting on the ground. Dull red liquid like viscous wine trickled down the back of the chair and pooled on the ground. The air was thick with a coppery, metallic smell. Kane was slumped in the chair like he was asleep. If you ignored the knife which was thrust into his chest, a pattern of reddish gold bloomed along the lines of the knife handle, and splatters of red spread out across his body. Kane's body shuddered involuntarily as the last trace of life fled his corpse. Nobody moved. It was like the world had slowed to a crawl, like witnessing a terrible accident that you couldn't do anything to stop. I thought that by now I'd seen enough death and carnage to not be shaken by one more grisly murder scene, until I found myself staring at Kane's slowly stiffening corpse. The familiar odor of Kane's musk mixed with the metal smell of blood and reek of death and caught in my throat. Someone do something! Zarzan tried to burst into the room, but was stopped by Anzik and Sean clinging to his sides. Why? Why in my tavern of all places? Who did it? Which one of you did it? Zarzan roared as he shook Anzik and Sean off, his lips pulled back to show fangs and his shoulders hunched. His wings began to spread angrily, struggling to free themselves from the straps he held them with. The friendly innkeeper persona dropped away. In its place was an enraged dragon out of some bard's tale, furious that someone had dared defile its lair. He leveled his glare at me. Get hold of yourself. I'm crushed that Kane's dead, and I don't know who did it. Then find out. Why would we refuse? Of course we're going to find. Of course we're we're going to try to solve the case. Like, we're stuck in here with the murderer, so it not only benefits everybody else in the tavern, it benefits us too. So yes, we're definitely going to find the murderer. I'm not even going to save before that choice. I'll do everything I can. Thank you. It's very important for me. Zarzan slowly recovered his composure, his fangs hidden back under his lips and his posture relaxed. I expect all guests will cooperate with Roman's investigation in order to resolve this as soon as possible. He tossed me the ring of keys, turned around and slowly walked downstairs, his footsteps heavy on the stairs. I remembered there was also another set of keys in the attic. I should have a look later. Well then, time to get to work. If you wish, Detective, I can help by checking the corpse. If you don't want to face him so soon, that is. I'd appreciate it. I'll admit I usually only treat living patients, but given the situation we now face... That's fine. I'll work while you investigate elsewhere. Return after you finish. With this, he turned back and tightened his medical gloves before going to work. Ooh, search start. Alright. Ooh, and I love the transition, the loading screens for these. The chibi style looks so cute on them. So, quickly gonna give it out there. This video will probably be spent just doing the searching for evidence, and I'll probably stop right as the trial starts. You wouldn't think it, but this VN can get very long, especially your first time, because a lot of the evidence you're like, oh, like, you're like, oh, this is evidence? Because this game doesn't have a good evidence-seeking prompt. You literally have to go to your map, choose different areas, which usually is every single area. Like, for example, we'll go in Roman's room. And you literally have to just click at what you think is evidence, which sucks. I can't tell you how much I hate it. Like this. The snow is continuing outside. It's alright. Click the bed. I'm really tired. I shouldn't feel so tired after witnessing what I just saw. Alright. Not really important. This is the door of my room. Okay. The hinge is smooth. Like, you see what I mean? Like, there's really no... You have to kind of just hope you get evidence. Okay. So, I don't really think there's anything in Roman's room. Moving on. Let's go to Vincel. Oh, Vincel's in his room. Alright. Let's talk to him first. No offense. I just want to ask what you were doing when Kane's incident happened. Quite alright, my good fellow. It's your job. I was playing cards downstairs with the others and didn't notice anything until Kane was found. Thanks for your cooperation. Dreadful business this is, but I can't help but expect that someone like you would have things well in paw, Detective. Good to see someone's confident. Alright, so he didn't really have much to say. Let's check the windows. The snow was still falling. Okay, it's not really important. What about his bed? The bed is tidy. Okay, not really important. The chair? May I have a look inside the drawer? Of course, my good fellow. Vincel pulled open the empty drawer. Well, thanks for your cooperation. Okay, so there's nothing in the drawer. What about the luggage chest? This is Vincel's big suitcase. Seems like it hasn't been opened since its owner entered the tavern. Alright, I'm guessing there's nothing here. Moving on to... Because I don't remember where every evidence is, but pretty much you want to just check every room. Let's check with Elegant. Talk to her first, because she seems weird. Your whereabouts? I just want to ask what you were doing when Kane's incident happened. I was standing in front of you. I see. Okay. Didn't really give us anything, so we'll stop inquiring. Okay, we're gonna search your room, lady. We're gonna search your room, strange lady. Don't mind us. The snow doesn't seem to be stopping. Okay. The windows are not a good idea. He just keeps talking about the snow. Okay, let's check this. May I have a look in your drawer? Elegant hesitated and slowly moved away from the night table. I slid the drawer open. There was a notebook in the drawer with her name. I looked at her and she responded, a shrug. I'm not about to obstruct your investigation, detective. I opened the notebook. 13 familiar names were written on the paper. Kane, Lannis, Sarzan, and Onzik's names are crossed off. Okay. Kane's name was crossed off. Remember that. So, but also Roman's name. Okay, okay. So that's evidence. That's gonna be interesting because she has a notebook of names and a few of them are crossed off. One of them being the person that was murdered. So, did she have anything to do with it, or is it too early? It's probably too early to tell. Probably a little too early to start speculating. This is Elegant's luggage, well made but unremarkable. Okay, nothing there, nothing there. The bed. The sheet on the edge of the bed is untidy. Alright, that's not really anything. Alright, I think we got our evidence from Elegant. Can we talk to her about the notebook? Ooh, we can. Okay, let's talk about the name list. Care to explain about this list? No comment. I realized that would make me suspicious, but firstly, I was standing in front of you when the incident happened. Secondly, do I seem foolish enough to write down the hit list and not bother to hide it? Fair enough. Okay. So she didn't really have much to say about Elegant didn't have much to say about the notebook. I'm sure that I guarantee you that will come later in the case. Let's talk to Lannis. Alright, Lannis. Is it Annis? I keep calling it Lannis. I'm just gonna go with Lannis. I'm assuming that's an L. Oh, he's not even in here. Okay, let's search the room. There's nothing in the drawer. Lannis slept here for a while. The quilt must have fell on the floor. Okay, so nothing really here. The stone road has been completely buried in snow. Alright, so there's nothing really here right now. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna check every room. Kane's room. Oh, wait, that's right. We'll come back to Kane's later, because, the doctor's, doing an autopsy, so let's check back later. Oh, here's the, what was it, the priest? Let's talk to him. Whereabouts? I just want to ask what you were doing when Kane's incident happened. I was watching the others playing cards. Everyone can testify this. I see. Alright. I'm not really getting much. Alright, moving on. Search. We're gonna search your room, sir. We're gonna search your room. Don't mind us. Heron didn't obstruct me as I checked the night table, so I did away with the formalities. Heron's Bible was in the drawer. There's also a rosary on the table. Okay, nothing important, really. The bed sheet is tiny. Seems like Heron hasn't slept so far. Let's start checking. No, we can't check the door. Outside again? I'm gonna check one of these windows, and there's gonna be something there. I guarantee you. I'm waiting for it. I'm waiting for it. Either that, or I'm gonna end up getting hypothermia. You decide what's gonna happen. The snow was still falling. Okay. Nothing. Same old lines. Okay, moving on. Talk to him. Anything? Nope. We can't talk to him about anything new. So, we're gonna move on to Peter's room. Okay, Peter's not here right now. Some of them might be downstairs. Let's check the drawer. There's nothing in Peter's drawer. After all, he didn't plan to stay overnight here, so didn't bring any luggage. Alright, the bed. The bed is tidy. Nothing on the door. Okay, I'm not even going to check the window for this room. Alright, so that just leaves Sean's room. Let's talk to Sean. Oh, he's got a lot to ask about. Let's start with whereabouts. I just want to ask what you were doing when Kane's incident happened. I, I was upstairs in my master and mistress's room. They rang the bell to call me upstairs, so I was going to enter the room to ask for instructions. I heard a loud sound before I entered. But my duty to the Marquise is more important than satisfying my curiosity, so I just ignored the sound. After completing my tasks, I went to see what happened. I think the Marquise are willing to prove my innocence. Well, thanks for your testimony. Alright, let's ask him about the chest. Why do you have so much luggage? They belong to my master and mistress. I keep them here so that their room is less crowded. Okay, chest was added to the clue. Door banging. I'm a little curious why you chose to crash the door like that. Because I'm a ram. I'm used to butting something when faced with a barrier. After all what happened just now, maybe he still could have been saved. Just after coming from the room and seeing what was going on, I decided to take the most direct route. Okay, we got 2 pieces of evidence. Alright, so we'll stop inquiring. Let's search the room. For now. Let's search the room. Alright. This is Lunatic and Solar's suitcase. Looks expensive and well made. I can't look inside though unless I get their permission. There's a mark on the chest. Maybe it's a travel, maybe not. Alright, nothing important. Let's check Sean's chest. This is Lunatic. Oh wait, same thing. Okay. Nope. Check this. Sean saw I was looking at the night table. What can I help you with, Mr. Robin? I'd like to check your drawer. No problem, sir. Sean opened the door. Nothing was inside. Thanks for your cooperation. You're welcome. Alright, so nothing there. Sean was likely to make the bet again in his own way. Alright, so there's nothing here in the rooms. Is there anything else I can talk to you about? Nope. Okay. Let's go to the corridor. And then I'm gonna check upstairs. The corridor is empty. Aha. Let's search. Can we search? What can we search? Rope? From closet to furthest. The order is Kane, Heron's, Peter's, and Sean's room. Okay. Anything else? From closest to furthest. The order is mine, Vincel, Elegant, and Lannis's room. Okay. This is Lunatic and Solar's room. Okay. So nothing really here. I don't think. This is the ladder to the attic. Alright, so nothing really there. Okay. So I'm going to check let's check the attic. Oh, there's somebody here. Anzik! Alright, your whereabouts. Oh, of course, that is my phone. Hold on, give me one second to turn my phone off. Oh no. Alright, I'm back, everyone. That wait shouldn't have taken that long. I have to say, hopefully, I really do like the music for this the end. It has a very, it fits the tone. It fits the historical period, I should say. Excuse me. Anyway, back to the VN. I just want to ask what you were doing when Kane's incident happened. Me? I was watching them playing cards. Right. Who was the culprit? Anzik was lost in thought. Alright. About Elegant's name list. Well, I found a notebook in Elegant's room with everyone's name in it. Your name and Lannis's, Sarzan's, and Kane's are crossed out. Aha! She must be the murderer! That's a bit early to call. That must be her hit list. Clearly, she's an evil assassin, or worse. If she is, she's the worst assassin in history. Nobody would just plan out a murder like that. Alright. About the key. I was thinking if someone used a spare key. No way! Why are you so sure? The keys are all on the key holder, and they look exactly the same. I imagine only Sarzy can discern the differences between them. Even if the murderer had all the time in the world, he wouldn't know which key to take. Ask Sargent if you don't believe me. Okay, we're starting to get some good clues here. Stop inquiring. Alright, let's search around the room. I'm gonna search around. Alright. That's Thievery's medical supply box. It's so heavy, even Sargent had difficulty lugging it around. Alright. Let's check this out. That's I keep probably getting the name wrong, but oh well. That's Threvery's book. The cover has the image of a dragon and some symbols that I can't quite figure out. Okay, nothing important there. The beds? Let's check the beds. That's Onsik's bed. He sleeps there every time he comes here. Alright, and let's check the other Thurvy's bed. Thurvy's bed. It's one of the beds that Zarzan usually sleeps in, but he's loaned it to Thurvy, the sleep one, for now. Okay. Oh, those are the keys. These must be the keys which Zarzan hangs by the bedside. If there's an empty room available, the free keys will hang on there. The door was locked. Were there any problems with the key? I counted them one by one. The shapes are basically the same. Seems like that they were made in the same workshop. I'll ask Zarzan about it later. Okay. And let me get this. It's snowing outside. Light streams into the attic through the round skylight. The accumulated snow could slide down along the roof, but instead is heaped on the window. Okay. And whose bed is this? This is Zarzan's bed. He usually uses two, but one of them is loaned to Thurvy for now. Alright, so nothing really here. Oh, okay. Here's more stuff to check out. The ladder, which is dragged around by the rope and pulley system. Okay. There's a bunch of old junk piled up around here. Bits of twine, dark decorations, angel wing for an old April Fool's costume. Okay. Alright, same thing. Just make sure there's nothing else to look at. Nope. Alright, I already read that. And this is going to happen a lot with people that are new to this game. I did it a lot. You're going to keep going back through evidence to try to figure out what you need to find. A candle. Okay. So nothing really important, I don't think. There's a bunch... yeah. Okay. So we're done in here, I think. So, let's move on to... Ooh, Lunic Solar. Okay, we forgot... We didn't... Oh, wait, I forgot to check their room. Okay. I just want to ask what you were doing when Kate's incident happened. Forgive me for following protocol. Lunic is a... Oh. Let me try to do a really bad French accent, because you know me. Sola and I were in this room together. Shane was in my room when the incident happened. I rang the bell to call him in. The bell is on the table. I'll check it later. This is enough to eliminate us as suspects? Thank you very much. I think we're done here, so I won't disturb you further. You're welcome, Detective. Please visit me if you need any help. Alright, let me see if they'll let me search. I did a terrible accent, and I'm going to really mess up their voices, because I can't do a French accent. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, I can't do a French accent. This is a handbell. Must be used for calling Sean. I've seen the Marquise ring the bell in his house. The sound wasn't loud, but Shane always seemed to hear it. Having a butler must be nice. Handbell. Okay, that's added to the clue. The cup contained some white wine, which carried a hint of fragrance. Smells like lavender. Ooh, mug added to the clue. A candle. That's nothing important. This is a double bed. The only double bed in this tavern. Of course, guests wouldn't choose this room usually. Alright, I think we're done. Oh, no. We didn't search the dresser. Can we search the dresser? As soon as I moved toward the bedside table, Lunic interrupted me. Anything I can help you with, Monsieur Roman? The tone suggested the opposite. May I check the drawer? Nein, I think the items inside have nothing to do with this case. He showed me a gentle smile. And as Marquise, I have the right to refuse any kind of search which I think is excessive. I'm starting to think Peter had the right idea about unfairness. Alright, so basically you're nobility, so you can say, I refuse to let you search my belongings, which is awesome, because, of course, you're rich. You get to do that. Almost reminds you of certain modern history, doesn't it? Some things always change, but other things never change. Hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, am I right? Anyway, moving on. Okay, I think we're done in this room. We checked the attic, we checked all the rooms, we checked the corridor, so I guess let's go down to the first floor. Let's go to the bathroom. Maybe there's evidence there. I don't know, hopefully. Maybe there's evidence there. I'm not likely to use the restroom. Okay. Anything in the basins? There were a few golden hairs on the surface of the sink. Not my color. Okay. And the mirror, I think the picture changes over time. Oh, he looks so handsome. The picture does change a little bit over the time of the VN. Like, sometimes you'll look into it and he'll look a little bit different. Like, he'll be frowning or he'll look, like, really haggard, which is kind of cool. And there's also one other time you'll get to see yourself as a different character. But I'm not going to spoil that because we'll get to that when we get to that in the game. I glimpsed in the mirror. Okay, the hair's still good. I really like the art style for this game, too. It's very, very well done. Alright, so there's nothing really in here, so let's move to the kitchen. Alright, kitchen time. Let's talk to Zarzan. Whereabouts? I just want to ask what you were doing when Kane's incident happened. What, I need to answer too? Standard procedure, everyone does. Fine, I was playing cards at that time. Then I heard a loud sound and a ringing bell. I thought perhaps someone fell down or collapsed, so I rushed upstairs. Turns out that it wasn't what I expected. Zarzan leaned on the stove like a deflated balloon. What should I do? Don't worry, I'll try my best to help you. Zarzan sighed and straightened the keychain around his waist. Alright, let's talk about the key. Do you mind answering something about this tavern? Anything if it could help you to catch the murderer quickly. I want to know how many sets of keys you have for the place and where they're located. 2. One set is for guests. If the room is empty, I hang it by my bedside in the attic. The other set is carried with you. Exactly, only 2, and I've checked my set. None are missing. So the one in the door of Kane's room, it only can be Kane's. Are you sure? Maybe it's a fake? Impossible. I went upstairs to look for myself. The moment I touched the key, I knew it must be Kane's. I know the weight and shape of each key I own. It's not a fake. But it's impossible to leave after locking the door. By the way, I don't know whether it can help you or not, but there is one other thing. Every lock and key set was custom made for the tavern. If you tried opening any of the other doors with your own key, you'd find it won't go in. Why? These keys look very similar, but the angles and shapes of the teeth have tiny, almost unnoticeable differences. So it'll stick in the wrong lock. I don't know if that's negligence or brilliance on the part of the locksmith. Okay. So there's 2 sets of keys. So there's 2 sets. This was really important evidence. So we have 2 sets of keys. 2 sets of keys, and he said, if a key goes in the lock it doesn't belong to, it'll get stuck. So that's important to know. I'm thinking that's going to be important to know. Okay, so let's ask about Elegant. Let's tell him about Elegant's name list. Well, I found a notebook in Elegant's room with everyone's names in it. She's looking for someone. Makes sense. Your name, Lannis, Onsix, and Kane's have crosses through them. Perhaps it just means she's investigated them already. She's crossed out 4 of 13 people, and one of the former is attacked accidentally. Anyway, that's a very definitive possibility. Alright. Okay. So let's search the kitchen now that we talked to him. We've acquired some things. The water in the pot is boiling. Guess Zarzan forgot to add meat because of this incident. Okay. A kitchen knife is stuck in the chopping board. Okay. Not important. The water in the pot is boiling. Guess Zarzan forgot to add meat because of this incident. And the fire? The stove fire is crackling. Any knives or anything missing? This is the old rag Zarzan used to clean the stovetop. I don't want to get closer to smell it. Okay, so there's nothing missing, right? No knives? Oh, here we go. A wide variety of knives for bread, meat, vegetables, and everything else. Okay, there's nothing missing. Okay. I was curious if it was missing, because he had a knife stabbed in his chest. So I'm wondering where he got the knife from. I say he, or she. It could be a she. I mean, there are two, I gotta remember, there are 2 females in this game. There's Elegant and Solar. I mean, it's possible. They don't look like it, but it's possible one of them could have done something. Alright, so we checked the kitchen. We checked the toilet. Let's check the cellar? Question mark? Let's check the cellar. There's a dusty cup on the ground. Okay, nothing important. The vintage containing these barrels is Zarzan's treasure. The chain used to support the barrels is barbed. I tear my hands up moving it. But Zarzan doesn't have that problem, which is probably why he uses that kind of chain. Alright, nothing. I don't think there's gonna be anything here. Alright, so moving on. Let's go to the hall. Oh, there's... Okay, 2 people. Here we go. Let's talk to Peter. Pete, let's talk for a minute. I don't know Kane. I know everyone is sad right now, but we need to find the killer. No, not me. I didn't kill him. Calm down. I just want to ask you a few questions. Really? Really, you just need to tell me what you were doing at that time. I gently patted his back until he calmed down. I was downstairs playing cards with Zazen and others. After you went upstairs, we restarted a round, and this time we changed to a new game. I was having good luck with my cards, and I drew a good hand. When it was Harren's turn to play... Harren? He took your place after you left. I thought he wouldn't join in. What happened at the time of the incident? Well, I heard some kind of sound, like things were getting smashed. After a bit, the sound stopped. I guess that either Kane was losing his temper or you were looking for something, so I didn't pay it much mind. During the second round, I heard a very loud sound suddenly. Then there was also a weird bell ringing noise that I couldn't identify. Zazen put his cards on the chair immediately and rushed upstairs, then we followed him. At first, I thought maybe it was a trifle, like someone tripped and fell, but then, you know the rest. Okay, thanks for your testimony. Okay. Talk to Lannis. Lannis, I'd like to talk with you. Peter's ears erected suddenly. In private. Fairly sensible. Alright, let's talk to Metal's whereabouts first. I think I kind of remember what his voice was. It was like a Cockney accent. It was like a Cockney accent, I think. I think I got the voice right. I think it was. I'm hoping. I want to know what you were doing at the time when Kane was killed. Hold on, you don't think I'm the one who... Don't worry, I'm asking everyone the same question. I was playing cards at the table, nothing else special. I didn't realize something was happening until everyone started running upstairs as soon as I looked up for my cards. I never thought Kane would... Thanks for your testimony. Alright, Kane's recent status. Did you notice Kane acting strangely this evening? I don't think so. He was drinking, playing cards, complaining about jobs. You know the usual. Drunk off his ass and muttering that he wanted to be a chef of nobility, but didn't have a chance. Is that all? Me and him would meet and get drunk a lot, and I know he found a new job a few days ago. He couldn't have committed suicide. I know in me guts he didn't. Latest put his hands on my shoulder gently. Please, Roman, find the bastard who did this quickly. Alright, so Lannis is saying that definitely was a suicide. According to Lannis, Kane definitely didn't commit suicide. So that's alright. Something to note. Alright, and about the name list, Elegant. Well, I found a notebook in Elegant's room with everyone's name in it. Kane's name was crossed out of something, wasn't it? Exactly. Yours, Sarson, and Hansik's too. A hit list. But why? Oh, okay. He didn't have really much to say about it. Alright, so we talked to Peter and we talked to Lannis. I guess that's it. Let's search the room. Let's search around. I gotta remember, we still gotta search Kane's room too. A candle. Okay, nothing important. A cup. Mm-hmm. No. I want to keep searching the room. Oh, I can look other places. A candle. Sarson was in the kitchen. Okay. Not really anything here. A cup. The bartender's countertop. It's so clean that I can see reflection. I could see reflection. Just to let you know, the creators aren't native language is English, so there are a few there is a few sentences that have broken English in them. So I'm just giving a heads up to people that are like, oh, that sentence doesn't make sense. Trust me, I know. I've played this before. But you know, I give them credit. I understand. It's not their main language, so. I don't know what their main language is, to be exact, though. It really looks like the type Landis can't pay to fix. Alright. So... one of the reasons why dragons are good for running pubs is that it's always easy for them to keep the fires going. Alright, another mug. Nothing important, nothing important. This was the vase which Sergeant put on the fireplace. No flowers are present, though. Alright, there's nothing really here. I guess let's go back upstairs? The wooden spiral staircase. All of us were in the stairs at the time of the incident, and it didn't collapse. Pretty strong. Okay. I think I'm going to head back upstairs. Let's see if we can talk to Thrivy about Kane's body. Hopefully he's done the autopsy? Question mark? Okay, let's talk. Are you free now? What's the matter? Routine inquiry. Just some routine questions. You just need to answer honestly. Where were you when the incident occurred, and what were you doing? Reading my book downstairs at the bar. Who else was downstairs at the same time? Sergeant Heron, Lennis, Pizza, Vinsul, and Anzik. Anzik, Heron, and I kept ourselves occupied while the others played cards. Okay. About the remains. How's the autopsy coming along? It's been ready. Go search. Okay. So I can check the body now. Alright, let me search the body then. So that's... Alright. Oh boy, Kane, our best friend. Let's check the face. Kane's eyes are devoid of any life or energy. His face was frozen in a look of shock at the moment he died. He's been dead for about 30 minutes. Alright. So very recent. His chest. Kane's pendant was hanging on his neck with an intact lanyard. His wallet was also in his pocket. Alright, let's check the knife. There was a dagger which had exquisite decorative patterns carved into its hilt. It was found stabbed deep into Kane's chest. This dagger looks expensive. I checked the edges of the dagger. It's really sharp. The wounds appear to be diamond-shaped, filling with coagulated blood. The apron and other clothes were bloody as well. The dagger's blade profile is the dagger's blade profile is identical to the shape of the wound. Well, I finished my autopsy. If there's anything you don't understand, do let me know. Thank you. I guess that's it. Usually when Thrivy says the autopsy report is ready, then there's nothing else to do besides talk to, yeah, let's talk to, Thrivy. Are you free now? What's the matter? Oh, same thing. About the remains. Here we go. I'd like to know more about the condition of the body. Very well. The victim is Kane, a male oxen, nearly 30 years old. He was found in his own room 30 minutes ago. The time of death was close to the time of discovery. He was found in a sitting position in the chair of the room where he died. The left hand hung down naturally, the right hand rested on the hilt of the dagger and fell away when the body was found. The victim was wearing a beige leather apron and a white linen top which was punctured by the dagger. Blood from the wounds saturated the clothes. The victim was also wearing a pendant. There is an open wound on the left portion of his chest. The shape of the wound is identical to that of the dagger. The depth is about a handspan long. It's probably the killing blow. I didn't find any bruises or other types of wounds. That's all I know at present. Alright. Let's search the room. So we got a little bit. Sean knocked the door open, but fortunately the lock wasn't damaged. Oh, nothing suspicious about the outer keyhole. The key was inserted in the keyhole. I turned the key to pull it out smoothly, but I felt something strange when I inserted the key back into the lock. A little bit sticky. Ooh. Remember what Sarzan said. Sarzan said that if a key is all the keys look the same, but if a key is used in the wrong lock, it'll become stuck in the lock. So, I'm wondering if that's not really Kane's key, but another person's key. Okay, see, things are getting very interesting. Okay. Let's keep searching, though. It's too quick to jump to conclusions. Too quick. The single bed, there are a few blood stains on the sheets. Alright, nothing important there. The window was closed. The window bolt was also locked. I give it a push, but it won't budge an inch. Okay, nothing important there. The cup? It looks like someone knocked these drinking cups on the ground. One of the two candlesticks was on the ground, too. Okay, cup and candle. That? Okay, that's the same thing I saw before. So let's go back. I've searched everywhere else. Let's focus on the crime scene for now. Okay, so we do have to search the... Oh, sniff! That's new. Ooh, hold on. Let's save. That's new. Sniff. I took a deep breath trying to sniff out the murderer. Although it doesn't work all the time, it saves me a lot of trouble. The scent of blood is too strong. I can't connect the sense with anyone. Might as well pay more attention to the scents. Time to sniff. Time to sniff. Like a dog. Well, I think he's a wolf. I closed my eyes and breathed in and out through my nose. Ooh, okay. Almost looks like we're looking through thermal... This is almost like thermal imaging. Okay, so we got the blood. Different races of different things smell different. When they interact with each other, they'll leave their unique scent on each other. If I close my eyes and sniff carefully, I can locate the position of every odor, then restore them to the scene. The more similar interact methods, places, and times are, the more similar the scent is. Okay. So, like, the blood is kind of red, but the chair is pink, so maybe that has something to do with two things? Or wait, am I supposed to... The odor of blood and death was coming from Cain. The chair he sat in was stained with similar smells. Okay. The key had a metallic smell, but something doesn't feel right. Wait, it doesn't smell like the murder scene. Oh, wait, hold up. This and this. The smell from the dagger smells of blood, iron, and Cain. Wait, this and this? Here we go. The smell from the lock is a mixed odor of metal and hand sweat with a faint blood smell. Okay, so we got Cain. What about the chair? Or can we not check the... Oh, the thingy. The glass smells strongly of alcohol. And the candlestick. The alcohol in the candlestick smells like the cups. Two things smell fishy. The key and the lock? Candle and mug. No, the candle and mug are the same, and the dagger and the body are the same. Or... key and lock? If the key was stuck in the lock after the incident, then it should smell the same as the lock. But why can't I smell it? Aha! That should do it. The evidence I have is enough. It's time to find out the truth. How long have you been playing for? Because I'm probably gonna stop here. I'm probably gonna do one part for because the evidence right now, it wasn't too long. But, oh, definitely. Oh, I like the cards. I actually kind of want to save this as the picture. And you know what? I think I will. Hold on. I'm definitely going to save this as a picture. I actually think this looks great. Oh, I'm getting some good ideas. I'm getting some really good ideas. Yep, I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing now. I'm definitely have an idea in place. I know what I'm doing. Because I really like how the pictures look. You know me, I'm not the best at it, but I like to think I'm fairly well at, I like to think I'm fairly well at making, thumbnails. New. Yes, please. Alright, so I'm gonna save a few of these. I got a really, really, really cool idea for a freaking thing. Save as... Because they look like tarot cards, and I really like tarot cards. Like, I like design. Well, the design, at least. The design. I've never got my, fortune. I've never had a tarot card reading. I've always wanted to, but I've never had one. Has anyone in the chat, has anyone who's, watching this now, maybe let me know a question. Has anybody, ironically, has anyone here ever had their fortune read? Like, even without tarot cards, like, just in general. I've always wanted to get it done, just out of curiosity. I don't necessarily believe in that kind of thing, but I think it's something cool that would be very interesting to check out. So, you know me. Hold on, it's messing up. I'm trying to make sure I got enough. I'm like, I got, tarot cards too. Okay, and I got like one more set of characters I need to do it for. Da 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 da. All right, and I think we're good. I think after this, we're all set. And tarot cards 3. If there's more I need to do later, I'll do it. But like right now, I think that's good. I think we got all of them. But yeah, I really enjoy I enjoy that kind of stuff. I think it's something interesting. Okay, maybe one more. I think I may have forgot a set of characters. I think I forgot a set of characters. Okay, here we go. Cancel. Yeah, I'm gonna probably, this is probably not even gonna be the video anyway. I'm probably gonna take this out the video, but still be interesting to do. There we go. File save as tarot cards 4. And there's one more I gotta do it for. But yeah, fortune telling's pretty, always, fortune telling in all seriousness has always been kind of something that's interested me. Psychic stuff and stuff, like, I don't necessarily believe in that kind of stuff, at least not for the most part. But, I mean, it's still interesting, I think. At least I think so. You're more than welcome to say in the comments below how much you believe in that kind of thing. And if you don't believe in it, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Save as... All right, there we go. Okay, now I got all of them down. Now we're fine. Okay. We're going to save the progress, though. But, yeah, I'm going to... Oh, wow. You hear that? It makes, like, music noises. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, so save. And how long have I been playing this for? Probably a good time. Yeah, I've been playing long enough. Okay, we're going to, I'm going to end here. I think I've gone far enough. I think this is a good point to stop. So, we got some evidence about the case, which is really interesting. We got some evidence. At least Roman thinks he has enough to figure out who did it. So, next part is the trial. Like I said before, I'm really sorry that it's been 5 months since I've touched this game. Like I said, I really do enjoy it. I really enjoyed it when I first played it, and I really hope that people will enjoy it when I share it. And it's fairly cheap. I believe it's only $13 US. It's really cheap, and it's worth it. I mean, granted, it's one of those games I feel like you play once and you're done, but again, $13 for a game that's gonna take you a few hours, that's worth it. I think that's fine. I don't mind that. What I mind is when I pay $60 for a game that takes me 4 hours. I don't mind paying $13 for a game that takes me 10 to 12 hours. Being honest, your first playthrough, it's gonna spend 10 to 12 hours, and that's if you don't end up messing up too badly in the later cases, because I'm going to tell you now, spoiler alert, in the later cases, if you mess up too much, you might not get the best ending. I'm going to leave that statement in the air. I'm going to leave that in the air for you, but yeah, I ended up doing that. I ended up doing that when I was playing through this game. I got the last 2 cases and I wasn't doing good, and it didn't end well for me. To put it mildly, but in all seriousness, thank you so much everyone for watching this video. Like I said, I might not have another video up this week. I'll try to get something out because I am going to try to work on this review video. And that takes a while because I got to rewatch the episode of the show like at least 2 more times to try to get down any hidden messages that I may have missed or little hidden nods to the comic series. But hopefully people enjoy it. Like I said, it's not going to be long. It's not going to be overly in-depth. It's just going to be more basic review, how I felt about it, what my rating is for it, and my theories on what's going to happen. But with that, But with that being said, everyone, I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to stay hydrated and stay cool because summer's here. Summer is definitely here, at least for me over here where I live. It's been getting pretty hot. It's been like the normal's been like high 80s, low 90 days. So like, make sure everyone stay safe. But with that being said, though, uh, don't forget, if you really enjoy my content, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And once again, I would like to thank everyone so much for the support, as I finally hit the big milestone for myself, which was over 1,000 subscribers. As of the time of this video, I believe it's now 1,018. So thank you so much, guys, and hopefully by the end of this year, maybe we can even get up to 2,000. Who knows? You know, I just appreciate all the support that everyone here gives me. With that being said, though, this has been Fallenwolf. And I'll see everybody on the next on the next episode of Roman's Christmas in July, or June, whatever. Summertime. Christmas in summer. Take care, everyone. Bye.